And then what was the object or objects of Queen Victoria's proclamation? These are British policies which were asked. British policies question, we can say education policy asked, civil services policies, one question was asked. Education policy, actually 3 questions were asked about the educational institution. Okay, now Queen's proclamation 1858. Now to disclaim any intention to annex Indian states. Then again to place the Indian administration under the British crown. To regulate East India Company's trade with India. And what is this Queen's proclamation? This Queen's proclamation happened in November 1858. November 1858. So before that, what happened? 1857 revolt, Sipai mutiny, according to some historians. War of Independence, according to some historians. Of course, the British historians call it as Sipai mutiny. Indian historians call it as War of Independence, first War of Independence also. And why this revolt happened? Because of Britishers' policy like subsidiary alliance system, doctrine of lapse brought by Dalhousie in 1848. Many states got annexed, and we already seen subsidiary alliance and doctrine of lapse. That is any state which was under the paramountcy of British and king of this particular state who do not have any male heir to succeed to the throne, and they cannot pass on the throne to the adopted son. So they took away the traditional rights of Indians to recognize the adopted sons as the kings, and many states were annexed like this: Jhansi, Satara, Udaipur, Sambalpur, Nagpur. So all these states, and that was detested by Indians. And of course, there was economic exploitation was going on due to land revenue policy of Zamindari system, Rohitwari system. Then again, Britishers also had brought social and religious reforms. They had abolished sati. They allowed widow remarriage. Okay. They increased the age of child marriage, or we can say that is they increased the age of marriage rather. Okay. It means they went against child marriages. These are all progressive reforms, but not liked by orthodox section. Not liked by orthodox section. So they had disappointment with that one. And the major reason for revolt is the military causes. Again, militarily they mixed upper caste, lower caste, then all other religions into one. So that came into their caste prejudices. Their salary was very less. I told you maximum 500 pounds. And they were abused by their officers. No promotions. They had to remain as Subedars only. Maximum they gave maximum position they could able to attain. Okay. At the same time, they were not given any kind of incentives when they used to serve outside India. Like outside, even crossing the sea was also considered as giving up their caste and religion. But Britishers made them to cross the sea to occupy Burma, that is Myanmar. Okay. And now when they came back, they were boycotted out of their society. Now they are not finding respect within the military system also. And because Britishers were made to cross the sea, according to the British Indian belief system, they would be losing their caste and religion. So when they came back, they were boycotted out of their own villages. So they lost respect in villages also. They were boycotted out of villages also, and they were not finding any kind of good salary in military system also. And they were also disappointed. Okay. Then again, there was rumors. Or immediate cause would be that is atta is being mixed with bone dust. Atta, that's flour, which is used for making chapatis and rotis. The rumor that it is being mixed with bone dust. The vegetarian food is being mixed with non-vegetarian. That is again came in conflict with the Indian sentiments. Then again, Royal, okay, say Enfield rifles were introduced. Okay, and the cartridge has to be bitten off before filling. But there was a rumor that the cartridge has been smeared with some kind of fat of cow and pig, and that violated sentiments of Hindus and Muslims. And now that led to revolt, and that revolt happened in Meerut. Started in Meerut in 1857. Okay, and it nearly shook the British Foundation. Other leaders were there, other places were there, like Jhansi Rani, Lakshmi Bai. Okay, we can talk about Kanpur, that is Nana Sahib, Bihar Kunwar Singh, Delhi General Bakht Khan, fighting on behalf of Bahadur Shah Zafar, Faizabad, Maulvi Ahmadullah, Tantia Tope. So all these are names you people already know. Now what happened? So now British government held East India Company policies, that's political policy, economic policy, religious policies, responsible for this 1857 revolt, which shook the British Empire in India. And after 1857 revolt, Queen made a proclamation, that is in 1858, that we are not going to annex Indian states, because annexing of Indian state through Doctrine of lapse and subservience led to 1857 revolt. So Queen proclaimed that we are not going to annex Indian states. To place the Indian administration under the British crown, now the British government made East India Company responsible, and now they shifted the administration of India directly to British crown or British Parliament. This is right, this is wrong. To regulate East India Company's trade with India, and that happened in 1813 Act. 1813 Act, and also happened in 1833 Act. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, this is the entire concept behind this particular question. Okay, and now set this correct answer 1 and 2, 2 only, 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We know the answer is 1 and 2. That is Queen's proclamation. And who was the Queen? Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria. Okay. So now we are coming into new theme, that is social and religious reform movement. So far we discussed about coming of the Britishers, coming of Westerners, we can say Portuguese, Dutch. Then we talked about some of their policies like education policies, then again their land revenue policies, then effects of those policies led to 1857 revolt. Then some progressive aspect that Britishers introduced in India that led to social and religious reform movement. And that one particular question about the social religious reform movement is about Brahma Samaj. Go back to 2012. Then it opposed idolatry. Then it denied the need for a priestly class for interpreting the religious texts. It popularized the doctrine that Vedas are infallible. Of course, Brahma Samaj, we can talk about Rajaram Mohan Rai. It is by Rajaram Mohan Rai. It opposed the priestly classes, it opposed the idolatry, it opposed image worship. But did it say Vedas are infallible? Infallible means not, or we can say Vedas are supreme. In other words, they do not fail. They do not fail. No, he did not say that one. He says that one which is infallible. Reason is infallible. This, we can say human reason, we can say rationality, and that is infallible. Vedas can fail. According to Rajaram Mohan Rai, Vedas can fail. Okay, so because he gave more importance to rationality, humanism. Okay, so particularly rationalism is one of the major ideology which influenced the Indian social and religious reform movement. Okay, so third statement is wrong. Okay, so 1 only, 1 and 2, 3 only, and answer is B, 1 and 2. Okay, so we will understand Brahma Samaj. We have to understand Rajaram Mohan Rai, 1770 to 1833. So he wrote some books which established his particular ideas. That is Giftum Monotheist, that is Tuhafat ul Muhawaiddin. It was written in Persia in 1809, and particularly in this particular book, he talked about monotheism, that is belief in one single God. Go back to Bhakti movement, monotheism, against belief in many gods and promoting single God. Then again, precepts of Jesus, that is in English, he wrote in 1820, that is he separated the moral philosophical teachings of Jesus from his miracle teachings. So the moral and philosophical teachings from the miracle stories, because he believed only in the moral and philosophical teachings of Jesus, not in the miracle stories that Jesus came from dead, all these kind of things. He did not believe in that kind of irrationality, but he rather believed what are the moral and philosophical teachings, equality, everything that is propagated by Jesus, and that was there in precepts of Jesus. Okay, then his ideas. Then to spread these ideas, that 1814 and 1815, he started Atmiya Sabha to preach monotheism, that is belief in one single God. 1828, he established Brahma Samaj, also called as Divine Society, and it's a kind of a cultural revolution in Bengal society. And most of the Bengal national movement leaders who came, most of them are associated with this Brahma Samaj, and it produced so many leaders in future. Okay, and to institutionalize his ideas and mission, ultimately Rajaram Mohan Rai brought this particular Brahma Samaj, and that is so ultimate goal is to purify Hinduism, because Hinduism was riddled with a lot of superstitions, a lot of social discrimination, a lot of hierarchical nature of the society. So he wanted to eliminate those things, and through his particular Samaj, that is Brahma Samaj. Now what are the basic principles of this particular Brahma Samaj? And the basic principles are prayers and meditation. Okay, then again reading Vedas and Upanishads. He was not against Vedas and Upanishads, but the blind belief in Vedas and Upanishads, that's what he opposed it. At the same time, he wanted people to apply Vedas and meditation in a real sense, in a rational sense. So question what that is written, whichever that is written, which is testing or which can be conciliated with rationality, you accept that one. If it is not conciliating with rationality, you have to oppose that one. Okay. Then again, no image and idol worship, a universal religion, that all religions are same. Okay. Much like Swami Vivekananda, then again Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Then again criticize social evils of sati system. Okay. Then again against the priestly domination. Okay. Then again, of course, incorporated teachings of other religion into Hinduism also. That is, he believed in universal religion concepts. So this is one of the basic principles of Brahma Samaj, and supported David Hare, watchmaker. Some of his educational initiatives we can talk about: to establish Hindu College in 1817 in Calcutta. He was a Scottish watchmaker, David Hare. Okay, and then he established many schools, and also one Vedanta College he established in 1825, which propounded the theory of Voltaire, one of the French philosophers, the French thinkers, who contributed immensely to the outbreak of the French Revolution of 1789. Okay, that is criticism of the church. That's a grip of church over the French society, or the entire European society for that matter. And now the same thing that Raja Ram Mohan also criticized in India. That's the priestly domination, the priestly control over the politics and secular aspects of the society. At the same time, attacking priestly domination, and that's what this particular course was offered in this particular Vedanta College. Okay, then again Ram Mohan Rai, its principles were based on two pillars. That is reason, and Vedas and Upanishads. It's not against Vedas and Upanishads per se, but rather blind belief with Vedas and Upanishads. Of course, he played a role in abolition of sati in 1829. Okay, so famous fact. Sometimes, okay, so even if you know that, sometimes we have to say it. Okay, so reason, that rationality. That he said Vedas are not infallible. Vedas can fail. Okay, Vedas can fail, but reason is supreme. Ultimately, the reason is supreme, and theory of karma, if you want to believe, that is your choice. That is optional theory. Okay, so according to Raja Ram Mohan Rai's Brahma Samaj. Then again, is some more ideas, political ideas. He believed in freedom of press, sowed the seeds of nationalism, because he wanted Indians to first reform the society, reform the religion dogmas, and then prepare yourself for fighting for national upliftment. And that is nationalism through social reforms. Nationalism through social reforms. To bring unity first. Almost we can relate this to Gandhiji also, right? That is, Gandhiji also wanted to strengthen the society first, and then involving those people politically. Like some little bit, even though I'm going away from the topic. That is, we are discussing prelims PYQs, but we can connect with mains also. We can connect with mains also, right? Because look at the various personality based question that has been asked. Gandhiji, Subhash Chandra Bose, Gandhiji, Ambedkar, recently Gandhiji, Rabindranath Tagore. Now, why can't be Gandhiji and Raja Ram Mohan Rai? Ideas are similar. You can ask for that one. To bring unity first in the society, and then launch the mass movement. That is what Gandhiji believed in. And now, before embarking upon political upliftment, first we need to bring unity in the society and reform society and religion before embarking on political quest for freedom. And a man ahead of his times, because of his ideas are way ahead of his times. Okay. And his most popular journal was Sambad Kaumudi in Bengali. It was a weekly journal. It was brought by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Okay, so this is majorly about Raja Ram Mohan Rai, and there was some opposition to Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Okay, so his ideas got opposed strongly from the orthodox elements of the Indian society. To counter his ideas, they established one Sabha, that is called Dharma Sabha, in 1830, and it opposed the abolition of sati, because Raja Ram Mohan Rai has worked for abolition of sati in 1829. It's Bengal regulation. Then again later expanded to Madras and Bombay also. Then promoted, but even though this society was against abolition of sati, but promoted Western education, and this society was established by Raja Radhakant, and he also founded Calcutta School Book Society. Okay, they want to bring some Westernization among women, but they wanted women to follow Sadeh system. Okay, so that is Dharma Sabha by Raja Radhakant. Okay, so along with David Hare, he established Calcutta Book Society, School Book Society, and that is one of the contribution of Raja Radhakant. Because one question was asked about Raja Radhakant, I will come to that one. And Satya Shodhak Samaj, that is Brahma Samaj, one question we answered. In 2016, Satya Shodhak Samaj organized a movement for upliftment of tribals in Bihar, a temple entry movement in Gujarat, then again anti-caste movement in Maharashtra, then again a peasant movement in Punjab. We know answer is anti-caste movement in Maharashtra, Satya Shodhak Samaj. And of course, 1924, there was one temple entry movement happened. Okay, so led by K. Kelappan. Okay, Madhavan. Okay, and that happened in Vaikum in Kerala. Okay, in Kerala. So that happened in 1924. 2024, some 100 years of this temple entry movement. So we can expect, or we can, again, probabilities. You always work on the probabilities. Everything is a calculated gambles, we can say. Okay, so now what is Satya Shodhak Samaj? We can talk about, that is Truth Seeker Society by Jyotiba Phule and Savitribai Phule. So that is 1873. It was in Maharashtra, against the upper caste domination. Again, believed in social service, education among women and lower castes. Okay, then again they wanted to abolish the caste system. They want to make the society equal for everyone. Okay, and they established a girls' school at Pune, girls' school and pioneers of widow remarriage in Maharashtra, and majorly widow remarriage led by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. In Bengal region we can talk about, but in Maharashtra the pioneers of widow remarriage was Jyotiba Phule and Savitribai Phule. And some of the books written by Jyotiba Phule, there is Gulamagiri Sarvajanik Satya Dharma, and again Shetkaryacha Asud, books by Jyotiba Phule. Okay, and of course Pune University is also called as Savitribai Phule University. Savitribai Phule University. Okay, so this is Satyashodak Samaj. It was against, it was an anti-caste movement, majorly in Maharashtra region. Okay.